Many individuals have the misconception that it is more difficult to make money with cryptocurrencies than it actually is. In today's episode, we are going to delve into a topic that a lot of you are quite enthusiastic about, so let's take a more in-depth look at this. Earning money through the use of cryptocurrencies, regardless of whether you are more interested in the concept of decentralization than I am or whether cash is your first priority. There is one thing that all individuals have in common, and that is the fact that nobody enjoys losing money, and everyone wants to make a profit. For those who are interested in making money in the cryptocurrency field, investing. Their time and energy in their interests or passions can provide a method that is surprisingly straightforward. Both traditional financial markets and digital currencies have benefited very much from the implementation of this strategy. Increasing the value of your Bitcoin holdings can be accomplished in a stealthy manner, which I will explain to you. At the moment, we are talking about the dollar cost averaging or DCA technique, which is something that we will go into depth about today. If you watch this video all the way through, I will reveal to you a specific insight as well as an important lesson that I will not reveal to you. Take note of it and make an effort to capture it. For the purpose of determining the core lesson, picture that in the vast realm of cryptocurrencies, XRP is a diamond if you happened upon it back in 2013, which was an opportunity that many people passed. Even if I am currently employed in the cryptocurrency industry, let's assume that you seized Bitcoin or XRP at that particular moment in time from me. Taking into consideration the fact that I am the owner of Bitcoin myself, even if many of you are undoubtedly thinking, if only I had known this back then, such chances were very much there in the year 2012. The utilization of these strategies in the here and now will be the primary topic of discussion. In order to proceed with today's wonderful updates, I need your assistance in a swift manner. If you ring the bell to become a member of our beautiful community, offer us with your support, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know that you love the content that we provide. We will query about how much you enjoy it. In the years beginning in 2013, if you had made the decision to invest $100 per week, which is also known as and boned by some, in XRP, your total investment would have been approximately $544,000 at that time. Now make an estimate of that number, investing the money that you earn today. To answer your question, yes, an unbelievable $11.44 million. That ability of yours, isn't it? As the numbers have increased from $54,000 to $1.44 million, it is remarkable to watch the progress. Despite the fact that it is an amazing concept, let us temper our joy with a little bit of caution in the event that you actually chose to liquidate. Over the course of 2018, your investment of $27,000 had the potential to increase to an incredible $5.3 million. On the other hand, if you had invested approximately $227,000 at the pinnacle of the market, your gains today would have been, to put it kindly, insignificant. Notable points in spite of the fact that I have been working in the cryptocurrency industry for 12 years, I must admit that it is challenging to successfully time your exit strategy due to the volatility of Bitcoin investing. There is a risk involved in using the dollar cost averaging method, despite the fact that it has been demonstrated to be an effective strategy for becoming wealthy, particularly if you have already made an investment. Since the top, what is the most important thing that you have learned? Obtaining revenue is of the utmost importance here. When it comes to this circumstance, the proverb, "Don't chase a gift horse in the mouth," is a very appropriate one to follow. There are times when choosing to keep your finances in your own hands might not be the most prudent choice of action. It is common for people to have a poor grasp of the concept of diamond hands supporting stable financial holdings. For all intents and purposes, what we are advocating for is the concept of powerful hands, being able to tolerate market downturns without becoming overly panicked and selling at inappropriate periods is quite important. One of the most significant strategies for investors is this one. For traders who need to be aware of the fact that staying in a position for an extended period of time is not always a good option. The general public is not likely to use XRP as their primary form of money, despite the fact that it is considered to be the standard in the realm of digital currencies due to its use in banking and international settlement. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of when it is appropriate to sell your stake. One way to accomplish this is by dividing the dollar cost averaging in 2013 by the amount of XRP. It had the potential to develop an investment of $100 per month into $1.44 million, but the actual test and lesson here is the ability to uncover new opportunities, despite the fact that such opportunities are available at an early stage, which calls for comprehensive research and a proactive approach. The market is still dangerous and ambiguous. Factors that have a significant influence on the decisions that other people make regarding their investments, ranging from large institutional players to regular retail investors. The statements made by Chairman Powell during the most recent meeting of the Federal Reserve when it comes to the possible dangers that are associated with investing in Cryptocurrencies and equities, the decision to not raise interest rates despite expectations in this climate, has just added to the uncertainty that is already present. In order to successfully navigate the unpredictable world of investments, it is essential to have a solid understanding of the market and to employ several strategies. The recent decision made by the Federal Reserve to keep the interest rate at its current level did not come as a surprise to anyone. However, that didn't stop many people from waiting for Chairman Powell to offer some insight into the prognosis for the year 2024. To be more specific, there was the expectation that Powell would provide some indicators regarding whether or not interest rate reductions, which would effectively remove the financial restraints that are currently in place, would be imminent. Nevertheless, Powell's statements were notable for the fact that they did not provide any clear advice on future rate decreases. This has resulted in an increased level of risk and uncertainty in the financial landscape as we get closer to the year 2024. Investors and analysts who are attempting to navigate the future year without signaling an immediate financial disaster have been metaphorically thrown into a state of confusion as a result of this lack of information. The decision constitutes just another impediment to the existing situation. In this metaphorical fight, market participants are feeling as though they are on the receiving end of a barrage of blows due to the referee's lack of clear signals. It is evident that market participants are negotiating a complex position as they attempt to comprehend the posture taken by the Federal Reserve. This circumstance exemplifies the delicate balancing act that must be performed in order to strike a balance between the imperative to cultivate a positive economic climate and the imperative to combat inflation. The cautious approach taken by the Federal Reserve must be comprehended by placing an emphasis on the intricate linkages that exist between decisions about monetary policy and the larger economic ramifications that result from those decisions. It is clear that they are not divulging all of the specifics of their plan, and they are keeping a tight eye on a number of economic variables, including the rates of inflation, GDP data, and other tools to manage the shifting economic environment. But for retail cryptocurrency investors like us, the danger and uncertainty that currently exist discourages a wide spectrum of investors from ever considering investing in cryptocurrencies. Actively investing in this sector results in a sizable quantity of money that is not invested, and this phenomenon affects investors of all sizes, from little investors like ourselves to huge financial organizations. As a result of the high perceived danger and ambiguity that are connected with investing in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, we ought to exercise caution. Any other digital asset that is deemed to be overvalued, including Cardano. This already pervasive risk has become even more unclear as a result of the occurrences that have taken place today, which further complicates our decision-making. The current stagnant phase of the Bitcoin market, in which there has been no progress or change, is being extended as a result of these factors. The attention of the cryptocurrency world is presently being focused on the meeting of the Federal Reserve in March, as well as the event that is anticipated to take place in April about Bitcoin. Despite the fact that uncertainty serves as a reminder of the erratic and unstable nature of the market, both of these factors have the capacity to influence the direction that the market is heading in the current climate, which is characterized by higher ambiguity owing to risk. Despite the fact that we are eagerly waiting for more certain indicators and events that could potentially define the course of the cryptocurrency business, current obstacles in the cryptocurrency market also offer educational opportunities and adjustments as we move forward.